Good morning. SMC commodity outlook for today. Bullion counter is expected to trade subdued, tracking weak international markets. Gold extended the biggest drop in more than a week as investors weighed the outlook for stimulus in US after Federal Reserve policymakers said a small taper may occur next month. The Fed last week refrained from reducing its $85 billion in monthly asset purchasing in a borderline decision. Fed Bank of St. Louis President James Bullion said on September 20, and gold jumped 4.1% on September 18 after Fed announcement surprised investors who expected the central bank to scale back stimulus. The Fed next meets on October 29 to 30. In base metal sections, base metal complex may witness some profit booking at higher levels. Copper led declines in industrial metals, falling by most in more than a week as lower imports by China suggested demand by the largest consumer may be weaker than estimated. Refined copper imports by China fell 10% to 2,942 tons in August from July, the General Administration of Customs said yesterday. LME futures had fallen as much as 1.6% today before a Chinese manufacturing index rose to a 6-month high. The preliminary reading of 51.2 for September, a purchase manager index by HSBC Holding and Market Economics beat the median estimate of 50.9. In energy counter, crude oil counter can trade sideways along with natural gas. WTI crude fluctuated as signs of Chinese manufacturing expanded the most since March, countered easing concern that conflict in Syria will spread and disrupt oil supplies. A preliminary Chinese manufacturing index rose to a 6-month high, and a separate measure of European industrial activity today is expected to show an expansion. Russia rejected a US and European plan to include the threat of force in US Security Council agreement on Syrian chemical weapons disarmament. The US, France and UK want a UN resolution this week that provides enforcement of terms of September 14 Geneva Accord between US and Russia to rid Syrian President Bashar al-Assad regime of chemical weapons. The three Western nations have accused government forces of an August 21 sarin attack that killed 1,400 people near Damascus.